Hello and welcome back to Lady Lenara Cassel in a Game of Thrones mod for Crusader Kings 2. So, we now have firmly and securely got our land. We have minorly entered the slave trade. And, we have some people we need to get some revenge on. Wait, which side of this do we want to start from? I think, wait, why do I have the Leicesters marked? Oh, he's my rival, I see. That's fine. Which person are we starting with first? Oh, I guess Farland Stark I only had marked as special interest because he was formerly in charge. He's a black brother now. I'm gonna unmark him. Don't need to worry about that. I don't know. Let's go for my cousin, my first rival. Well, no, actually, she's not even my first rival because Ellard was the first rival. Wait, or is Donella my rival? Donella's my first rival on that list. Okay. Donella Cassel is the first person we have to get some revenge on. We have no chance of doing it. Okay. He will not come to our court. Probably very smart. Next one. Ellard Leicester. Can't do anything there. Ariana Cassel. Nothing here. Fine. He's also not in our court. Ellery Aaron. He hates us just for general reasons. He's a liberator versus slave trade owner. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Wonder where he got that one from. Maybe it was in one of the wars over here. Oh. What's going on there with Villo? That is... It's just the Dothraki, basically. I was just wondering... Does it not usually say, like... the Dothraki Sea or something? Ah, no, because this is the Calasar of Villo. Okay, that makes sense. It's slightly different. I mean, yeah, so is this... If I go to the Jure region? The Jure empires? Ah, no. Oh, yeah, the Dothraki Sea. Okay, interesting. Yeah, we also had the major disease at one point. It never came back over there. Anyway, back over here. So it wasn't him. We just don't like him. Or he doesn't like us. Melissa, you are in the court of my treasurer. Well, let's see. Given that you're in my court, I'm just going to imprison you. I think. Yep. This was not a just act. Excuse me? It was very just. She betrayed me. Maybe my, yeah, she was in a plot against me. I'm fairly certain, right? Oh, I think that's why I marked it. I may have forgotten. Lord Baron of Bear Island. Nope, we have no chance of killing him. Benjamin Ashwood. He's our lover. Oh, it's only plus 40. It's usually plus 100, I see. I was going to say, but he still only barely likes us. Interesting. Is he the only one left alive? I think he might be. Yeah. But I think these ones, it was actually the parent who I was having issues with. Yeah, in which case I will unmark them. Yeah, unless I've forgotten something. Hugo, I think we were wanting revenge against Hugo. And then Sarah Stark. Yeah, so what can we do against Hugo? Nothing. Okay, well, you know what we're going to do now? We have got another prisoner. We are obviously going to, well, first of all, torture them, and then sell them into slavery. That's just basically what we do. Right. Our jailers have reported that they have made our prisoner know what true pain is. Right. And now we will sell her away. Oh, there's the forced marriage option. I haven't seen. Interesting. I thought that was a submod, but I've never seen it here again. Oh, okay. Maybe you can't do it with nobles. You can only do it with lowborn. I'm not sure. Anyway, maybe it'll show me the conditions. It doesn't. Maybe I just haven't noticed. Oh, if I go like that, appears to be a condition based on the people in my court rather than her. Anyway, sell her into slavery. Right. You decided that your prisoner, Melissa, shall be sold into slavery. As she will not have much use as a slave, you could only find a minor slave trader at the market who can take her on. Okay. Sure. Fine. Oh, and because he was sold to an unknown slave trader, that's her. She just stops existing. Okay. Interesting. Right. You've arranged to meet with Lord Baron Mormont, a wealthy man from Bear Island who wishes to purchase one of your slaves. He's finally made his choice, laying his hand down on Sheena Condon's shoulder. This one, I think. How much is she? Lord Baron? I'm not sure that I want to be associating with Lord Baron. Well, we can say a large amount, or we can say more than you could possibly afford. I don't know. We go more? Yeah, 115. Give me it, and then you can have her. That price is outrageous. Lord Baron Mormont of Bear Island sputters. I believe I'll be taking my business elsewhere. Oh, you can't win them all. My acquaintance, Lord Jonal Stark III, has tried to have Lord Will Stark of Eastmelt arrested, but failed to apprehend him. Lord Will finally saw the futility in rebellion, and has travelled to Carhold to seek justice in person. Brave move. Arranged marriage between Florian Longthorpe and Peggy Condon. That's the daughter of my slave here. Interesting. No, I think I'm going to decline that and instead, because I now know that she exists, imprison her. She has ran away. Okay. I'm kind of going for the fact that our tyranny has kind of gone to... It's gone up here. We're pretty much tyrannical and dishonorable at this point. We're ruling with an iron fist. Lord Treasurer is going to be Maisie. Not really an iron fist, it's more of, you know... I'm trying to think of the right way. It's more of just imprisoning everyone. That's not really a phrase that you say, is it? Anyway. It's fine. Whatever. I'll talk nonsense for a bit until we get to the next event. And then hopefully that'll distract everyone from it. Okay, your priest Bass of Winterwood has reported that Master Craigard of Whitegate has been humbled by your endless generosity to the poor in Winterfell. Okay, good. Just checking. Yeah, it's all old gods up here. Actually, that one's not old gods, and it is our land. Instead of doing the perform charity, we could get him to try and convert it. That seems like a sensible idea. Right. Get it in line with the rest of things. Hugo was called in a favour on hearth. My lover died of cancer. Unfortunate. There you go. We don't really need to know about the next Ashwood. Alright. Okay. We actually have a tiny amount of cash. We are actually only gaining a tiny amount of cash as well. Why are we only gaining so little? Oh, because now oversized domain is 90% negative. Yeah, okay. Maisie would like to marry. This is my aunt. Well, you know what? Given that she is my rival, instead of doing that, I think I'm just going to imprison her. She has ran away. Well, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. You know what? I think I might just imprison all my rivals, if any are still around. My cousin? Nope. None of them are still... The rest of them aren't around. Teledor is not around. Yeah, okay. Teledor, we didn't check whether we could do anything against him. Nope, we cannot. Okay, Lord Treasurer. It's going to be Robert. And he is going to collect taxes in Winterfell. How many men do we have now? Almost 1,000. Not too bad. He's fled to the court of Lord Donis. I think I probably marked one of those as special interest because somebody fled there. Okay, that explains it. I don't really know why I need the umbers marked. Yeah, apologies for not remembering quite why I put them there. I try and put them there as a reminder, but yeah, occasionally it's just not that big a deal in hindsight. Right. Also, this guy probably doesn't need to be marked anymore because there is still an Aaron in charge of the Vale. I think he was marked because he was, like his father, yeah, it's just because he inherited the Vale. It's fine, we don't really need him marked down at all, actually. Okay. Right. Anything else that we need to be doing? Not really. We can continue making a very small amount of cash while letting our armies actually recharge. At age 50, your rival, Lord Ellard of Hearthstone, died of a pox. Oh. Well, I guess we will also not need to do anything about him then. That's sounding good. I'm surely with child. My husband will be pleased. Okay. Sounds good. Lady Lanara. Oh, the realm is in a state of war. And as such, I, as your liege lady paramount, command that you provide men to support my armies. Okay, who's the rebel? Lord Ronald of Crowned Crag. Okay, I just want to see what the war is. So it's Ronald, Ryman of the Trident, so that's the phrase. Jane of the Vale, Prince Malor of Dorne, the Westerlands, Old Town, Ocean Road, Mandervale. And this is again, you would like me to support your armies. Support the throne is... Oh, she's currently staying neutral. Well, I will not concern myself then. Age 30, your acquaintance Lord Torrin of Hornwood was hanged, drawn, and quartered. Okay. That now means that Lord Hallis is taking over. You would like me to be your counselor. You would like me to be your spy master. I mean, this time I'll accept, sure. Has that increased our chances of getting anyone else? Not really. Not so to speak. No, we got 50% chance there. Baron Mormon. I was just basically if any of them were in the same court as we were. No. I don't know if that makes too much of a difference anyway. But anyway. Request council support from Rodwell Umber. We're going to decline that. Lady Lanara, there is a great melee being held in Northern tradition. Okay. The war's been going on a little bit down south. I just want to have a quick look at that. That is 0% in the war currently. Right. Maybe it's a good time to do a little bit of a recap over what's happening in the world. See what's happening. So, let's start with, how about the small council? So we have Lord Benethan Stokeworth, Hand of the King, Lord Jonald Bywater as the Master of Laws, Franklin Ball as Master of Coin, Lord Thomas as Master of Arms, not of a house, interestingly. Grand Maester Harold is Grand Maester. Lady Randa Gaunt is Master of Whisperers. I think he tried to have her imprisoned. Very weird. Septon Laren is Septon. Lord Rufus Roseby is small council member. Lord Paramount Harlan Greyjoy is a small council member. Lord Beric Baratheon is High Admiral. And there are no wardens, because, well, he's all alone right now. Okay. Blood feuds. You can see everybody who's in a blood feud, but not who they're in a blood feud with. Not entirely useful. Show me the dragons. We have no dragon. There's where the Valyrian blades are. We're not going to go through all of them, but in case you're interested on who has what. Right, the White Book. So here's who's on the King's Guard. Lord Commander is Lord Eden Tyrell. Sir Allard Waters. We have Sir Kristen Breakstone. We have Garrett Virrell. We have Pate Butler, Osney Falcon Tower, and Lawrence Kidwell. Okay. Now, let's have a quick look around the realm. So, obviously in the north, you know this one, we have Lady Paramount Sarah, whose heir is Yoren of Pentos. Over here, you have the Iron Isles, which are held by Lord Paramount Harlan Greyjoy. Okay, his heir is Lord Mats Greyjoy, who I think is his brother. Yes. And they're also underneath the Iron Throne currently. The Iron Throne is held by King Ronald Tully, 24,000 men. Okay, but a few of them will be in the Iron Isles. The Vale is currently held by Lady Paramount John? Anyway, she's matrilineally married to an Errol, but has no children. She's also got the pox, which isn't ideal for her. And her heir is Lord Ellery, who I think already held the area at some point. The trident is held by Lord Ryman Frey. His heir is Jonas Frey. And they are obviously in this war still. We have Lady Paramount Molly Lannister, whose parents were not, interestingly, or are not. I'm kind of confused on how she got the land. Ah, okay. So Tywin the Wicked died. Sir Benethan Lannister had the land, and then he was forced to abdicate to Molly. Ah, because he got excommunicated. So somebody did an excommunication war on him. Okay. She has 29,000 troops, by the way, which is more than the Iron Throne has in total. The Reach is held by Lady Paramount Tanya Hightower, and her heir is Lord Clayton Redwine of the Arbor. Okay, 20,000 troops. Stormlands, as weak as they are, currently held by Lady Paramount Karine Stormlands, and she is matrilineally betrothed to Lord Joshua of Rook's Rest, which is up here. Okay, so that's probably going to be part of the Stormlands next generation. And Prince Malor Martell is in charge of Doran. 31,000 men, probably makes them I think that does make them the strongest. They're married to a Lannister, so well, they don't have that alliance going actually, but in theory they could. His heir is Prince Morgan of Blackhaven, another Martell. So they're the only ones who've really stayed as they should throughout all of this. Well, I mean, the Arryns kind of stayed as well actually, but Doran's the one that stayed the most stable throughout everything. Presumably because actually attacking Doran's fairly difficult. You got like small mountain passes as your only way in. While everywhere else, like the Westlands and the Stormlands that have been a little bit eaten into, like there's a lot of open space. North is also fairly difficult, which is probably why its borders have stayed roughly the same, because you have to head through the neck. Yeah, actually kind of works with how like show/books portray that kind of thing, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, cool. Brian Tidegid and Quarlon Flint sighted each other, and Brian prevailed, forcing Quarlon to yield. Okay, is he good at fighting? Alright. Alright. Don't suppose you'd like to come to my court? No, I'm just... yeah. Foolish thing to ask. Upon the conclusion of a long council meeting, you decide to make a toast. Of course, one toast eventually becomes many, and time seems to slip away. Later, as you leave the council chamber, you stumble and fall on your face. You can feel the taste of blood in your mouth and dizziness setting in. There is no way we're crying for help. We're not drawing attention to ourselves right now. We have not become wounded, and we didn't die. Amazing. After many hours of intense battle, only Brian Tideguard and Master Cregan Hartley remained in the field. They engaged in the final duel, which Brian won after forcing Master Cregan to yield. This leaves Brian to be declared the winner of the tourney. Okay. It was slightly worse, but he won. I guess, you know, makes him better. In a way. Lord Baron of Bear Island died of pneumonia. Well, I mean, I guess we're not going to do anything against him then, are we? Yeah. Oh, we have a new heir. If your character dies now, you'll play as... Desmond Cassel. Yeah. Desmond. We have now had a son. That was our ambition for a while. Become a higher lord? Our rank has to become higher than lord. Our rank is higher than lord, though. Isn't it? Or does it mean become a lord paramount? Yeah, it's kind of unclear. I guess count is the lower one, or mass. Yeah, I think they call it master, so yeah. Well, the war chest could be interesting as a good way of actually making some money. And that would push us towards actually being able to pay off our loans. I guess so. I would like to extort my vassals, however, I don't currently have any. It's unfortunate. One of the guards has brought you word from the slave quarters. He says that your slave Sheena Condon was covertly set free during the night by a small band of men. In their desperate escape from the castle, one of them was captured. After questioning, revealed they were in employ of Bessa Viral. Oh, you have You have made an enemy here, Vessel. That's someone from the Reach. Why you did it, I do not know. Our former slave has managed to leave our service and is now a free woman. Well, I guess we'll also just keep a marker down there. Anything we can do? Nope. Anything we can do against Sheena? Not really. Don't like that at all. Anyway, gonna end the episode here. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.